And 10 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, you might not. But if you're having enough fun, you might just do it.
Just carry it. Just puts you over the top. It just gives
Mega
that little
Man
edge.
frame 20-something down air. Those are lovely. I love his down air. I love how bad his down air is. Because it's like just looking at the move, like if you were to see a Smash trailer with Mega Man's down air, there are so many situations in which that move could be busted.
And you're just like, oh
but
my god,
yeah,
this
but
is
like,
so
I mean,
good.
think about like a pellet. Like, imagine if it had like good frame data and like actually spiked like high priority, like stuff like that. That move would be so busted. Like, then you get in game and start messing around with it, and you're like, oh, this move's trash.
It's like when his trailer first came out and he was doing pellets, you know, and he's walking while he's doing them. I'm like, that's so busted. And it turns out to be like,
I think pellets are pretty busted.
Like, it's really good, but like, it's not.
Right.
His whole kit doesn't make it.
You
know, kind of balances that out.
I was talking with Scorpio about this yesterday. Mega Man's one of those characters who he has a lot of really good tools, but he doesn't have any great tools.
Yeah.
He just all around. So in order to succeed with Mega Man, you have to use every single good tool so that you can kind of make up this facade like you have great tools.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to use every single move in this character's kit if you're going to play this character at a tournament level. And I think you see our Mega Man players, Yeti and Swag, they're very good at being creative and using those extra moves. You know, Yeti, you see down smash every once in a while. You see him use the downer. You see him use those bad moves in a situation where he needs them. I think Leaf Shield's a good move.
I love
Leaf Shield's a really good
but
move.
I don't like.
It's especially really good against characters that don't have like super panic buttons. So like Yeti gets away with it against me a lot as Sheik because the best thing I could do is try to jab him out of it, but he can like get through that. But like characters against like you can't do that to like Ryu, you can't do it to like Bayonetta, because you know you get which time Ryu can Shoryuken, you know characters that can just panic button out of it. It works really well. So it's like a matchup specific.
Like Cloud 2 and extent too, like you can up air out of pretty much anything that he can do.
Yeah, but characters like Ike, it's super strong.
Yeah,
super strong against Ike. Really, it's okay against Bayo. She can't really get out of it, but she can witch time it if you run at her with it, which is like, oh. You have a permanent hitbox that stays out, and I have a counter that catches permanent hitboxes? What? What? That looks
sounds busted. It's almost like she's the best character in the game.
Something.
See, I'm half surprised that Jaaahsh is playing Bayonetta here because he hates the Ditto with the fieriest of passion.
Me too. And also, I know that he likes using Rob, and Rob is much more viable in doubles than he is in singles. At least I think so. Because you kind of get rid of that whole get grabbed and get 0 to death by every character in the game kind of idea.
Like you have someone to kind of cover you.
But at the same time, Mega Man and Bayonetta have a lot of vertical stuff they can do together where Rob doesn't really complement Mega Man in that way. Like, I mean, because you can up air him to the top with Mega Man and then Bayo comes in and catches him with a Wish Twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of synergy from that regard. In fact, I feel like that might almost be why they did this team. Is they're like, hey, think of how fun these vertical combos could be. Yeti just goes for that. You know, that tag right there describes that Shoryuken, the smirk.
Yeah. And I'm sure if there was a player cam here, we could just see that little like half smirk that he does when he does something
that wouldn't have killed Ike. You couldn't follow up. You couldn't do anything off that. That was a smirk Shoryu if I ever seen one. And it might not be paying off for him because he's kind of down right now, just a little bit. Oh
jeez, that was so good.
Cookie makes his character work so well in doubles.
See, like
it's like Ike without the 599.
See, he's like you watch him, and I'm just kind of like, you know, Ike's not that bad. And then you pick him up, and he's so sluggish.
I really like that. Ike was dead, and then Steven came in and saved him with the up B, which I thought was really good.
Yeah.
God, these Bayos are just hitting B on the ledge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
My, is he dead? Oh, we can kill him. Yep.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Bayonetta. Hey, I low-key think, and I've been saying this for a while now, I think that after Cloud, Bayonetta is definitely the best character in doubles.
Yeah?
I think she's really good. I think her ability to go all the way to the top of the screen or the side of the screen and then carry people off is very equivalent to finishing touch.
When it's like, especially if you have a competent opponent who can kind of carry that advantage in the 1v1,
Yes, absolutely. And characters like people like Yeti who are really good at putting pressure and putting people in those bad situations. Bayonetta is so good at cleaning up stocks if you can get them anywhere off the ground. Bayonetta can just clean those stocks, as we just saw. Steven got one witch twist near the side of the stage and he was able to convert it into a clean kill just because he was already out there.
And his, you know, Jaaahsh's partner could do anything about it.
I like to call Bayonetta the vertical Cloud. I mean, it's very similar. It's very similar. 40%, somebody throws them up, they die.
Yeah.
Not quite as good as Cloud, because Cloud also has a sword hitboxes to throw around, but I think Bayonetta makes up for it with the aerial mobility. But I do think she's very slept on in doubles.
Yeah.
Not slept on because people know she's good, but like compared to the prevalence of some other characters like Diddy and Cloud, like I think she's right up there. And we're kind of seeing that right now. Steven is doing a really good job with making use of this character's tools.
And it's like you kind of think of like potential weaknesses that Bayonetta might even have. Like maybe her neutral's not the greatest, but like
doubles.
Doubles. It doesn't really matter as much.
Oh, Jaaahsh has Ebola. Nope.
Yeah, I don't know that I like this for blue team. It's kind of just on
first time in the match. Doesn't do anything.
Nothing
First
coming
time
of
is
it.
kind of trash.
What a burden. It's fine. Oh, that's a Did he use Jaaahsh to extend that hitbox?
I think so. Oh, okay, Jaaahsh, that was smart. He knows Bayo. He
Yeah.
knows when those combos are real.
He's smart. He's cute.
I learned that from playing Bayo Dittos yesterday. Bayos know their combos better than like other Bayo. It's weird. It's like Jaaahsh knew that wasn't going to hit, you know, and he was able to sneak that back air. And unfortunately, honestly, kind of that early stock from Steven really took what was looking like an early game and kind of turned it into a... I'm going to use terminology Josh was using at Lug. He said the goose is cooked. He cooked their goose with that witch twist right there. Cooked it, threw it in the oven at 425 and came back an hour later. And it was cooked.
Would it take longer than an hour to cook a goose, wouldn't it?
I don't know how long it takes.
I don't either.
Somebody add us on Twitter at DownB. How long does it take to cook a goose? Or in the chat.
Is that downb underscore?
Press 1 if you think I know how to cook a goose. Press 1.
I'm pressing 2 in my mind right now.
Yeah, I think I'm pressing 2 too. All right, game 2. We got 1-0 to Steven and Paul right here. Cookie Tick and Steven Shark 789. Battlefield, I think, is a really good pick for these characters because I think all of these characters are good on platforms except for Ike.
Yeah.
And I think that was a really good pick for them because I think you really can, if you can get Ike on those platforms in a 2v2 or a 2v1 coverage, he's screwed. You can't do a thing to land minus just throw hitboxes. Yeah. It works. So, I mean, because you got Witch Twist and you got Mega Man up there to get through on these platforms. Oh, Bayoneta's matching outfits. Oh!
That frame 20 downer. Oh! Another one!
Oh! I think Steven was dead there, and then Yachty saved him with the rush on accident.
Yeah. At least he took one stock out of that whole exchange, because, I mean, if he came away empty-handed there...
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. It's looking really good for blue team right now. Mega Man's taking a lot of damage, so if Cookie can close the stock early enough, that's what they need to look like to bring this back. But if Cookie can't grab that stock, it's going to be real tough.
We'll get his own teammate there.
Frame 6 up tilt. Oof. Oh! Got him with that side B forward smash. Excellent read. Josh noticing that he's been air dodging every single time he gets hit with that side B was a good conversion. Oh, okay. Smart smash DI from Josh. Yeah. Goes straight down when he's near the top of the screen. Oh, 13 from that back air. Ooh! Nick, can you tell me, why does that move do 13 damage? Why does Bayonetta's back air do 13 damage?
It could be like Sonic's back air where it does 14 and is active for 7 frames.
Yeah, but it's Bayonetta though.
There's no sour spot.
Yeah, I actually did learn that. She's out for a bunch of frames.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a sour spot, and then you die to it and you're like, what?
What?
Oh, no.
That was a smart at least he's at 150 there.
Oh, I said it was a smart pickup. That was Josh. He killed his own partner. I was like, what amazing coverage. It was Josh.
Like what an option there. Like, who would think to do that?
Right? I was like, oh, he's so good. Killed his own partner. I like it, though. He was trying to save it with the up air. He didn't know Yachty was going to wall jump. I didn't know Yachty was going to wall jump. God, red team just holding on to this rage right now. Look at these guys. It's like Iwagi. It's like Iwagi.
Spam him.
Oh.
Well, the thing too, it's like even though red team has a stock lead technically, like just with how odd and even works, it kind of just can swing so fast.
Yep. But now blue team's got about a solid stock lead, and they're not really taking up that percentage. Oh, see, now this is what I was talking about with that battlefield.
Like, what's Ike gonna do?
Ike has been on these platforms for how long now? He's been up there like 15 seconds. He
you look at how much damage he's taking.
Oh, he landed. He landed. It only took him 60 damage in 20 seconds to get off the platforms.
And you could think things could be worse. He could have died.
Right, no, he could have, but I mean, you know.
But, like, that forces Steven to kind of fend for himself for a good 20 seconds.
It just goes to show how smart of a counter pick this was. And how it is actually working out. And see, look at Yeti just.
It makes me think what the ban could have been here.
I would imagine.
FD?
I would imagine Town City, or FD. I can see either one. I would think FD would actually be a better ban.
Oh, that was such a good up tilt there. Because I think like when Ike has ground below his feet, like he can kind of hold his own as long as he doesn't get grabbed. But like
he's like a budget cloud in doubles. Yeah. He just kind of stands there, uses big hitboxes, good follow-up hitboxes, good throws, and he just kills people early. Oh, a little early on that eruption.
It seems like a higher risk reward for Ike than Cloud. Cloud's a much safer option, but with Ike you can kind of get more.
Oh no, Josh kills himself at 3%. We got an even game, folks.
We're getting now, Yachty's dead.
And he goes for the Steven Shark forward smash. And now this is honestly, if this comes down to the Bayo Ditto,
I kind of like Steven in the Bayo Ditto.
I kind of like Steven in the Bayo Ditto. But at the same time, if Josh can kill Ike without taking damage here, he's got 40%, which is so big in the Bayo Ditto. Because once you hit him to 40, then all the combos start working. They don't work at 0 in the Ditto. Oh, no!
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Josh.
Oh, no.
Oh, good stuff from Cookie there. I like that awareness, turning around that ether and taking that stock when he can. And, you know, it's one of those moves I would never feel comfortable doing that as a Ike because